Fishing is a great way to connect with nature, and it is an activity that has been practiced for thousands of years in Minnesota. At Bass Ponds here, we have the youth fishing pond to fish at, which is right here. We have the Hogback Ridge Pond, and then we also have Long Meadow Lake to fish at. The ponds in this area are stocked annually by the Minnesota DNR as part of their Fishing in the Neighborhood program, or FIN. The fish they stock in these ponds are sunfish, largemouth bass, northern pike, bullhead, catfish, and carp. At Bass Ponds, we recommend only to catch and release the fish, and we encourage you to review the fish consumption guidance from the Minnesota Department of Health prior to consuming any fish here. For fishing, one of the tools you will need is a fishing rod. Here I have a fishing rod. It has a closed reel. If you press this button, it'll release the line into the water, and then just reel it and it'll come back inside. When you're fishing, you want to have the reel facing up, as well as these eyes. These eyes are what hold the fishing line in and together. Our second part of the fishing pole is this bobber. This bobber floats on top of the water, and when you get a fish, or if you might have gotten a weed, it'll bring the bobber down and it'll go underneath the water. And then once the bobber goes down, you will know if you have a fish on your line or not. Our second part of our fishing rod is the hook. The hook is what will have bait on it, whether that's artificial bait or worms, minnows. Some people even use corn, and you'll put that on the hook and it will attract the fish in order to bite it. The last part to a fishing pole is the sinker. The sinker is located between the bobber and the hook. I currently don't have one, but it's recommended that we do have sinkers on our fishing poles in order to have the hook sink lower into the water where the fish are, and also if you're casting, having a sinker could allow you to throw your line farther into the water. So to cast your fishing rod, you're going to want to hold the button that will release the line, and then you'll put it over your head, and when it gets about past your shoulder, the pole, then you release in the air. When it comes to taking off the fish, you want to hold the hook, and you're gonna, since they have, their fins are spiky, you want to graze your hand down the fish. That way you're securing your hold on the fish, and then it can come out easier. And then when releasing the fish, you always want to make sure you go close to the water so it doesn't harm the fish. Whether you're fishing or hiking, we recommend that you leave no trace. That way we can ensure that it remains clean for not only animals but other visitors too. Happy fishing!